Welcome back to GM Worldwide Radio. This is Unfiltered, presented by Street Smart Society. Again, all your video editing needs, hit up Philly, and they'll get it done for you. Again, this is not free. Prices is decent, though. I'm not going to say it's not cheap, but it's not expensive.
But he does good production. He does the work he does. If you need some T-shirts or album covers work, whatever like that, he got that for you. So, I mean, hit him up. He's right here, Street Smart Society. He has Facebook. You can go ahead and like it, check it out. Got a lot of information. He also has a
Philly
website.
Joints on Facebook, at Philly Did It on Twitter, at Philly Did It on Instagram. But we about to get into this overly unfiltered of the day. Again, you got to peep one of our runner-ups earlier, and it's 50 Cent being the ultimate savage that he is, even though he ain't making no goddamn music. That's my thing about 50 Cent, man. You ain't gonna make no fucking music, but you won't be tormenting a child that was just wish he had a dad. That's it. Like, fuck you. So no, but on the other notes of these overly unfiltered today, we were gonna start it off with James's homeboy down in South Carolina owning some slaves.
No, it's not my homeboy. No affiliation.
I mean, there is an affiliation.
Maybe. I still don't. I'm not too sure.
Well, we found out that this is actually James's great uncle.
No. No.
Fucking around. He might have accidentally ate at the restaurant a couple years ago. But without
this year.
See, I was trying to help you.
But I don't think it was there because I don't think we were in Conway like that. I don't think we were in Conway, North Carolina. We were in Myrtle, which is down the road. Conway was like 5-10 miles. So I don't know how far we drove out.
Let's put it like this, man. This man had a cook who was mentally challenged named Christopher Smith, who was
intellectually disabled.
Sometimes intellectual disabilities are worse than the physicals. In this case, I would definitely argue that. Apparently, the man was forced to work 7-hour days. 7 days a week, 18-hour days, without breaks, brutally beaten and threatened repeatedly. Bobby Paul Edwards, 52, is accused of intimidating and forcing the man because of his mental disabilities into working for 5 years as a slave. Saying that it's 2017. Disclaimer: this is your choice. I'm saying if I was there, the restaurant wouldn't be there. It'd just be a parking lot now. I'm fucking done, man. I'm not the type of dude to protest. I'm not out here to go out here and run out in the streets when people get killed by the cops. I'm straight up ready to fight niggas if we talk about slavery. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We can square up. We can go get the muskets. We can do whatever you want to do if we talking about slavery. Because that was always the thing I said about Trump. Is that he's going to go after the Muslims, he's going to go after our Latino homies, and then it's going to be us on boats. I didn't know we was just jumping straight to slavery. And also, I can't even blame Trump for that, because he's been doing it for 5 years. He started doing this shit when Obama was president. Think about it.
Yeah.
Obama was year 3? When he was like, you know what? It's time to own some slaves in South Carolina. Or a slave. I'm sorry, a slave. That's not even. First thing, who else works in this restaurant? I know he wasn't the only black person. I'm mad on so many levels, bro. I can't just be mad at dude. I feel like there's a whole community that knew that this shit was going on. I feel like I ain't a conspiracy theorist. I believe in certain things. I'm full blown on the conspiracy that the entire town of Conway knew about this, or at least the neighborhood of Conway that this restaurant is in knew about this.
All right, let's go ahead and go look on the other side. All right, y'all family let that too. All right.
Oh no, the family of that man is in the same boat. That man didn't get paid for 5 years and he had a job and he was mentally disabled. Y'all wasn't trying to check on his cash. I know how black families are. Y'all be waiting for checks for family members that are dead, and y'all still be waiting for their checks to come in. But y'all wasn't waiting for the mentally disabled family members' money. I know that sounds fucked up how I said it, but that's how black families usually work. Y'all waiting for everybody's little piece of change, and y'all want to spread it out a little bit. I'm not saying everybody's just taking it, but y'all spread money out like that. So I know y'all was waiting for this nigga's paychecks to come. And where the hell did he live if he wasn't paying rent? So I don't care if he was mentally disabled. The black family only got so much time if there ain't no money coming from somebody.
I'm just saying, I understand the mental health system, so I can understand that, he might be getting an SSDI where he may be getting some type of maybe some type of housing, maybe a group home, depending on the level of cognitivity. I don't know it like that. But all I'm saying is you're working, you're doing well. I'm assuming either you're with your family or maybe you're getting maybe some type of property, discounted. But the fact is, either if you're not getting SSDI, but he's saying that he has a full-time job at this point. He's saying that he's worked 7 days a week, 18-hour shifts, being mistreated and everything. This is on level of like, you know, on some major greasy shit. Like the family should have been knowing like, all right, he's working all this, man, he should be pulling in. Like, I don't care if he's getting minimum wage. We'll say $8. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and just $8 an hour times 18 hours a day, you know, 7 days a week. You know, the math adds up to maybe this man should be getting at least, you know, over $1,000 a week. I mean, a month. You know, I'm just lowballing everything. He should be getting over $1,000 a month guaranteed. $3,000. That's it. That's all he was given. I don't know what
also,
this man.
You were just saying about the frying pans and shit like that?
Yeah, well, I didn't talk about that.
Yeah, they were saying he was being beat by frying pans, burned with hot tongs, and
that was in oil, dipped in.
Yeah, I don't even know how you dip a man in oil, but yeah.
No, you dip the tongs in the oil, the grease, and it came out and was like, I don't even know how. I don't know how
that's like giving somebody a smiley face with a lighter, but on extreme levels.
Yeah.
And I've been burnt with a hot comb before, and that was something I was doing on purpose. So. Like, I understand that. And then, like, also beating with belts,
belt buckle. No, not a belt, the belt buckle. So I'm thinking this man probably had that, like, you know, if he sounds like anything, he definitely has like that big ass one, and like he's just beating him. I don't want to hear that or see that, but I mean, like, if you're getting disrespected, beaten to this point, again, this is on the family too. If they're like the family's seeing him every day or something, like they'll be like, oh well. Why do you have this mark on your face? You know, what happened to you? You know, what's going on? You know,
they're saying that the reason the man never came forward is because he was afraid he'd be killed, and the only reason this ever came out is when one of the waitresses that worked at the restaurant brought up the abuse to her mother-in-law, and the mother-in-law contacted the authorities, saying that there is one small glimmer of hope, even though the lawyer of this jackass keeps on saying he's innocent until proven guilty. If somebody ever, my thing is, man, if you are innocent. I would be everywhere telling people, bro, I ain't do it. Like, it would be the most, I would never stop telling people I didn't do this. Like, you know how, like, they're saying in 2017 that you were a slave owner. No, bro, like, you're not going to put that on me if I didn't do it. Like, for sure, like, low key, if I did it, you still ain't putting it on me. Like, this is certain things that no matter what, you're going to lie about till your grave. Yeah. Till your grave. Like, that's like Pete Rose saying he didn't gamble. Even though we all know he gambled, like he's gonna say that until he's in the grave that he didn't gamble. But no, they're saying that the man faces up to 20 years in jail, and he will have to pay up to $250,000 in fines and full restitution to Smith. Fuck the fines. The $250,000 need to go straight to Smith. Straight to Smith, directly in the direct deposit. I don't need to see no checks. I need that shit to go straight into an account that he only knows and how to get into. It needs to be thumb scanned. Like, I don't care how mentally disabled this is. It means every time he walks somewhere, put his thumb on that joint, that boy's rich. We're going to jump over to the truly overly unfiltered. I just need to get that out. I didn't want that to be the overly unfiltered of the day because I like to have fun with the overly unfiltered of the day. But that's unfiltered. Like, that's definitely overly unfiltered. Saying that, the overly unfiltered of the day goes to a homie. And I say that, I don't know if he's black or white. I'm just saying he's a homie because his decision-making is not made the same way that the rest of the people's decision-making is made. In Des Moines, Iowa, shout out to the Iowa State Patrol, because they ended up getting into a police pursuit with a person who wanted to do it for fun. Yes, I'm saying for fun, folks. A man in Iowa, a 28-year-old, oh, wait, no, my bad. Well, yeah, he's still 28. I don't have his name yet, but 20-year-old man decided that when cops put on their lights today to pull him over, you know what? I got a bucket list. I played a lot of GTA in my life. Let's see how many stars I can get. Yeah.
We just did the GTA the other day. We just did the ambulance.
Oh well, no, that was
GTA. That was. What do you mean?
There ain't no difference, man. Because the decision to steal an ambulance and the decision to be in a police pursuit purposely, there's not. Yeah. No, because there might have been a chance the dude in the ambulance might have thought he got away with it.
No,
Like, you might have got a couple blocks and been able to pull over and walk away.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Like you might.
Like, they are on him. They're on this tail.
In this case, like the fact that he admitted that this is on his bucket list. This is the only reason we even talk about this. This is a regular police pursuit in America until a dude comes out and says, "Well, this was on my first thing. I need to know the rest of your bucket list, my man.
Well, yeah, let's hear about
what else is on your bucket list? Because I'm assuming it's a bunch of other shit that you shouldn't have on your bucket list.
Yeah, now you.
He might have bucket list stuff he wants to do in jail. I want to make.
I hope. I mean, that's on you. I mean, that's.
Make a license plate for the first time?
Oh, I don't think they do that.
Yeah,
we just think you're about to go dark.
Like, I was like.
I knew that. I was like, I'm just going to keep it light, make a license plate for the first time, maybe get into the Book of Islam.
I know the wall used to do that, but I don't do that anymore. You can learn a new religion.
Learn how to use commissary.
I'm
do that in budget. That's what you did in the hood.
You learn a lot in jail. That's what I'm saying. But I don't think that's something that you want to have towards.
Anything you can learn in jail, you can learn outside of jail. I'm not going to stop.
You can. I mean, yeah, you can. But I'm just saying. I don't know. This dude. I don't know. Like, did he just like roll up and then he like looked at the police officer and gave him the nod and then just like gunned it?
I would be more happy if it was one of those, or if you were like they were both at the red light and he looked at him and revved his engine or something. Like if he pulled, that would be. I wouldn't even care if he did it that confidently, like Fast and Furious style, like boom, boom, boom. And then he peeled off on him next to the cop. Nope, that's the most OG thing I've heard this year. But now, if it's just like he was gonna get a speeding ticket or like a ticket, and then he just pulled off on him, no, that's not as gangster to me.
Yeah.
Like to me, if he made the decision today was the day he was getting this off his bucket list, that's OG.
Because the only way is like you have to find the cop. I mean, unless you were driving that the whole time. But I mean, like if you saw him on the highway or something, just run it up, started speeding up. I really don't know.
Like I know it's not like Need for Speed, because before you used to be able to go to hot spots and there used to be like police station, fire station, a donut spot, and you drove around these areas, usually be cops. So I know it's not like that. This was really derogatory on those games.
Yeah.
Like it was like the station or the donut shop, and there was like a couple other places, like maybe the news channel network or something.
Yeah.
But no, like I definitely need the backstory on like why, like again, you pull off on the light or you do like a U-turn in front of the cop, like the blatant U-turn in front of the cop. You do something that I know you did it on purpose, cool. I still think you're dumb as fuck, but cool. Now, like I said, if you just peeled off on your routine parking ticket and you just got like 10 years because you pulled off on a routine parking ticket or a routine speeding ticket, nah. I'm looking at it just like Jalen and Jacoby, like, no, it's not gangster, it's not boss. Like, that's how it is. It's boss move or soft move. It's a boss move if you pulled up on them and you purposely initiated this on them. It's not a boss move if they came after you and you decided that today was the day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Saying that, we about to get out of here on GM Worldwide Radio. Again, I'm happy for y'all to let in on this Overly Unfiltered again. Again, Overly Unfiltered's runner-ups are Slave Owner and 50 Cent. And our number one is Homeboy in Des Moines, Iowa, getting out on these cops as a bucket list challenge. Like,
I just don't know if that's like a bucket list for me. Like,
it's not a bucket list for anybody else in America. I've crossed that off my bucket list playing Grand Theft Auto about 4 billion times since I was 14. I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah, I already got pulled up. Yeah, that's cool. I'm done.
And they shoot you when you do that in that game. That was the reason why I'm like, I only gotta try it because they shoot niggas in real life too. But again, this is GM Worldwide Radio. Again, hit you with all the social media platforms. IG and Twitter, it's at GMWW Radio. JSkyline99 for my IG and Twitter.
And James_Lame on IG. And please like and subscribe us on Grind Mode, Worldwide Radio, and on Unfiltered. You could also
give them the right one for Instagram because it's different for Instagram. It's unfiltered, like
unfiltered _412 or PGH.
Okay.
Yeah, PGH. Yeah. So
make sure y'all get that understood on the Unfiltered side.
If you want to get us on IG, yeah. So it's unfiltered _PGH.
And again, we want y'all music. We need the music. GMWWradio@gmail.com if you want it played. Again, we give it to you straight. The station is never not working. We always here. We'll see y'all again on Monday.